Once known as the Golden City, but now as the Garden City of the state, Ballarat has more vivid historical associations than any other country centre in Victoria. The city is approached through an avenue of honour, 14 miles long, and in it each tree represents a citizen who enlisted in the Great War. The avenue ends in an arch of victory, also to the memory of Ballarat men and women who served overseas, and joins the city at Sturt Street, which affords ample evidence of a very active civic pride, with its great breadth, glorious trees, and fine examples of statuary. Here we have a view of Lydiard Street, where once the booted diggers rode their gold-shod horses in the roaring mining days. Those were the days when the great Peter Laylaw, stung by a sense of government injustice, led his band of angry miners in the Eureka Stockade upheaval. On the spot where Laylaw and his determined diggers defied authority, Ballarat citizens have erected this obelisk, for the years have turned what was once a rebellious act into an incident of proud romance. Ballarat and all Australia now recognize in that act the first determined protest of Australia's sturdy democracy. Ballarat is famed also for its statuary, its city hall, and its post office building surrounded by shady trees. What a contrast to this unlovely relic of the past. Earth torn and honeycombed and made unfruitful by man in his feverish search for gold. Yet the search has not quite ended, and since the recent gold revival, the very streets, as we see here, have again been torn up by eager miners. Treasure before traffic is the slogan of these modern gold diggers. Ballarat, originally a quiet pastoral area, suddenly became world famous when gold was discovered there on August the 25th, 1851. 30 ounces being found on the first day. And this column marks the spot where the first nugget was unearthed. Record nuggets were discovered later, and here is a model of one of them. They used that as small change in the digging days. Imitating London, Ballarat too has its old curiosity shop. This unique house, with its grounds, was devised by a plasterer named James Warwick nearly 40 years ago. It took him many years to complete this quaint edifice, and the walls are covered with all manner of curious odds and ends. Old bits of china, and 10,000 other strange scraps of flotsam. And now we begin to see why Ballarat so proudly claims the title of Garden City. This is the entrance to the Botanical Gardens, which rival those of many a capital city, with their glorious trees, velvet lawns, and really beautiful statuary. In these gardens, civic Ballarat has gone far to make amends for the affront to nature perpetrated in the digging days. Here, in later days, they have wrought in beauty for the sake of their pride, where men once wrought in ugliness for the sake of gold. The statuary is truly remarkable, and Ballarat's fame has gone beyond the seas for this as much as for her golden harvest. Perhaps the most remarkable of all is the famous Flight from Pompeii by Benzoni, for which the city has been offered and has refused £14,000. Unlike many of Australia's inland cities, Ballarat has no lack of beautiful waterways. The charmingly named Lake Wendouree is quite close to the city. And if someone in the Garden City has not made a song already entitled Under the Willow of Wendouree, it is liable to be done at any moment. Ballarat waxes lyric over its water reaches and its placid lake. Here where the rude diggers once washed their gold and their shirts, now ply small steamboats and pleasure craft of every description. From gold to gardens, from revolution to solid and satisfying riches in beauty and art. This is the history of Ballarat. And we say farewell to the Garden City, as in the quiet evening light, we gaze over placid waters of Wendouree and dream of the days when red-shirted, booted diggers thronged these sylvan ways, and Peter Lalor and his dogged rebels defied authority with gunshots that echoed over these tranquil waters.